Hi everybody, it's Lynn. Well, today is March 31st, and it's hard to believe that March of 2026 is basically behind us now. So I have another jewelry update for you, a finished jewelry update. So let's go through these things and I'll show you what I've been doing. I'm constantly taking on and off glasses when I'm beading, so I made myself an eyeglass holder by using these check um, beads. And these beads, these have been in my stash for a long time. They're frosted on the ends and clear in the middle, and I just did it using these circles and simple loops. So that's something to think about if you're like me and you have to have help to see what you're doing. Okay, next I have for you a little bracelet that I came up with. Got all these in plastic bags, so I'm sorry. This uses the Zoli duos, which have a left and a right. I don't know if you're familiar with those or not. And some candy beads and just some seed beads just to frame that out. I've had these beads for a long time. Didn't know what to do with them, so I finally figured out something kind of cute for them. Okay, so that's the second. And then next, I made a long tassel necklace. This is from beads, I believe, that came in the bargain bead box a long time ago. I put this tassel on the end, finished it with chain. There's no clasp on it. And again, just using simple loops with all these nugget beads. But this can be worn with so many things because of all the colors in it. As you can see, it is actually somewhat symmetrical. The beads don't match on each side, but I did that purposely. Okay. And then I made, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I am a bracelet girl. I love bracelets. So I made this little bracelet using the decreasing brick stitch on the ends and some seed beads and just a lot of different colors of gemstone chips so that it could go with a lot of different things, and then just finished it by putting a wire guardians and a toggle clasp on it. So that's kind of fun. It's a nice easy project too. Okay, and I made this fun necklace, which I just love. I actually made this to wear with the sweater that I have that's this turquoise color. And this is just aqua colored glass beads and pink glass beads. Some are crackle, some are different. I put a large jump ring in between these two beads and just did wire wraps on these and attached them to the jump ring and put it between, and finished it, of course, with chain. This has got a lot of movement to it. It's really kind of a fun piece. I apologize, my voice is kind of scratchy for some reason. Got a couple more necklaces that are pretty simple, just kind of stringing projects. My map keeps sliding around all over the place. Another longer necklace I did with some crystal AB beads that are kind of like disco balls, a lot of sparkle, and paperclip chain. When I do wear necklaces, I like them a little bit longer. I did a couple of little right angle weave earrings to match that. Because these beads were kind of heavy, I did them on a ball and post. But I like my sets. If I'm going to wear a necklace, I want a bracelet and a necklace that I'll match, or at least go. They don't have to match exactly, but they got to go. Okay, I had these little 3mm beads that I thought were really sparkly, so I just made a memory wire bracelet using those and just put a little dangle on the end like that. And you know, they're so easy to take on and off that I love them. Okay, we have another necklace that's a lot similar to the last one with the paperclip chain, but this one has a little bit different look to it. The earrings are tangled into it. Oh my goodness. I haven't put these on cards yet, so they're getting all tangled. Kind of a retro style earring with these fancy disc beads at the top and bottom just to frame out that bead. And then I had this heart in my stash that I used as a focal. My goodness. This just got all tangled up. And this really cool looking chain, so of course I had to put a couple of circle beads on there. Again, it's a long necklace. I didn't even put a clasp on it because this will definitely go right over your head. Got some sparkle beads and some of the rondelle beads, just separating those big beads. It is rather bold, I will admit that, but I think it came out real pretty. I love this chain. Isn't that pretty? All right. Next, I have for you, oh wait. Another little bracelet that's real simple. I just used glass beads and kind of wove it together like that. Real simple. And then another bracelet that also happens to be pink. But I had this little butterfly in my stash, so I just used him as a focal and just beaded on some beads for a real dainty type bracelet. This one's almost more for a little girl. You can see I used pink beading wire. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I used pink soft flex to put it together. And then this one, I think this is cool. I can't remember where I got, actually I got them from Temu a long time ago. And they're the slide bracelets. So talk about easy to get on and off. And again, there's a little butterfly charm for a centerpiece. But great for summer. Got the little butterfly upside down. And this came just, you know, from here back. I had to add the jump rings and the charm. But I don't know if you guys like Temu or if you've tried it, but they do have some really unique things sometimes. Okay, and these beads I had in my stash also. I have quite a stash. It's a 25-year collection. It's just a little short necklace that I just tied the beads in a knot. And you can, of course, untie that knot. It's not tight. But I have some spacer beads in here, the little stars, and then some bead caps, some wavy spacers, just kind of this and that. And then I put a hook and eye clasp on it. But this is crackle beads that are half and half. They're half teal and half clear. Okay. Just a simple stringing project, nothing complicated at all there. Same thing with this, simple stringing project. Just more of those beads that are kind of clear in the middle and frosted on the ends with those fancy rondelles in between and a large cable chain. And then a toggle clasp at the end. And I made just a very, very simple pearl bracelet. Like I said, I'm a bracelet girl. I love my bracelets. But I put this sparkly magnetic clasp on it. But, I love the magnetic clasp, but I don't always trust them, especially on a bracelet, because it's so easy to pull one open, get it caught on something, and it'll pull open. So I put a safety chain on it. Just, just to keep it from getting lost. The only problem is that the chain gets caught on the magnet. But, better that than losing your beads. Oh, this is another one, kind of like the pink and teal one that I showed you, but I used purple and green, and I love it too. These are actually green aventurine, and the purple are crackle glass. Just using simple loops for the big beads. This is real quick and easy. Just used ball head pins for doing the wire wrap on the purple beads, and finished it with chain. Hook and eye clasp are awesome, but you actually need a little weight to your piece to make sure that they stay hooked. That's my only issue with them. So, if you're using a hook and eye, just keep in mind that if your piece is not heavy enough to keep the tension on the clasp, it can pull apart. Now this, I really didn't do anything other than glue these stones into these settings and just put them together with little jump rings. But, simple, cute, easy. And then I had one of these little fold over clasps that I like so much. They look like a little moon with a stone in the center. Okay, and next is something I made using rice beads. Made this little set. The These I got from Temu as well some time ago, but I just strung it to make it real dainty. I have a friend that likes very, very dainty pieces. Made earrings to match and a necklace for her as well. Simple but very attractive. Okay, and let's see. Y'all have already seen that. I made this set using howlite. Well, the little earrings are just real simple. Just using two different sizes of howlite beads, wire wrapped together with the black crystals. And then I had this piece in my stash, so I used that as a focal for the bracelet. And then I also had this, which I think came from Bargain Bead Box a long time ago. And I did a little bit of an asymmetric design. I had ordered this from Bargain Bead Box just recently because I had these howlite beads and I wanted something to be able to do with them. So I made one side just beads, and then this side we broke it up. This side is strung, this side is done using simple loops. Okay, that's a fairly long necklace. I think I made it about 24 inches. All right, and I came up with this design for this ring. It's made using Vexolo beads and 3mm fire polish beads. And then this crystal is a little 7.5mm flat back crystal. Just put a simple herringbone band on it. And that's what I've been up to so far, you guys. We're going to be getting our subscription boxes pretty soon, so I'm looking forward to getting those and see what we come up with from that point. So, all right, you guys, I hope you're all doing very well along with your families, and I appreciate you being here more than you know. Okay? Well, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video. Remember to take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.